Testing microphone 1, 2. Good morning, everybody. How's it going today? Biff back with you. I always have that on. I always have I do the audio check, so I have to turn up Twitch to make sure I can hear it. Turn up the audio on Twitch, and then I always leave it on and I yell into my ears. Where's the audio at? Little bit back here. That's good. Testing 1, 2. Test 1, 2. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, that's good. Today's gonna be day 2 of Fields of Fire. I didn't even check to see if anybody watched it yesterday. If they saw it, if there's any views on it. I don't know if I can maybe come over here. Creator dashboard. Content video producer. It had 12 views. Nice. I'll take it. And then my Star Sector stream from the other day had 38 views. I'll take that also. Thank you. Thanks for my VOD watchers. Thank you for the 12 people that watched the VOD, because nobody was in the channel yesterday. I got to take these off. I don't need these on. Just like to my ears. I got big ears. What can I say? So yeah, I'm gonna close this. I'll close this. Probably don't need that open either. But so I'm gonna look first of all at, is there any deal? That's pretty much how I start my gaming morning. And let's see. I did add some games into my list here. Yesterday I messed around a little bit with at the beginning of the stream, I messed around a little bit with American Truck Simulator again to see if because I don't want to have to sign into something, to play the game. I just want to play the game. In fact, I don't even know if I remember a password or anything like that. I probably have it written down somewhere, but I just want to jump in and play the game. I don't want to put in a password, go online. So yesterday I thought I could go into Steam and just set Steam to play offline. Well, I went in, I set it up to play offline. I started up American Truck Simulator and it popped up the password. Maybe I just need to click on, at that point, maybe I just need to click on cancel or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just, You know what? I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going to heat up my coffee. So I think I'll just leave the camera up. That way, if anybody comes into the stream, they'll hopefully just wait the 2 minutes that it takes me to heat up my coffee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Make it in here without too much of a problem. Heat up my coffee, got some water, you know, the essentials. Thanks for waiting. I am back. I'm over on isthereanydeal.com. These American Truck Simulator things are still on sale. Let's see. But now I'm down to a very limited amount of things that I'm looking at. So, and like I said, with the American Truck Simulator, I just need to go in there and figure it out. I just need to offline. So when I do want to play it, I can start it up and just play it. So let's go into Steam. And check out the my queue. Crashlands 2. Slap your way across a vibrant world where future aliens. Promise Mascot Agency. Explore a cursed Japanese town. Well, that sounds like fun. Used cars simulator. Trade used or stolen cars. I saw somebody streaming this past weekend. Yeah, they actually have you out there stealing cars and customize them, drive them around, sell them. Oh, thank you. Monster Energy Supercross 25, the official video game. Yeah. I thought about going those when I started riding a motorcycle years ago. I thought about going to those and just, I mean, it looks like fun if you're doing it. I mean, it's not my age group, 40 years ago maybe. But I mean, it looks like fun doing it. But I never went to one. Just let's see, Talos Principle Reawakened, Hyper Empire. Play a 4X game in 40 minutes or less. Yeah, play it in 2 minutes if you 17 positive. It's not in early access. What's the update history like? April 6th. There was a patch. When was the game released? April 4th. Okay, first one I see is not recommended. I like this game. My problem is there is no save function. I know it is being marketed as play a game in 40 minutes, but I like to take my time anyway, so I was plugging along, having fun, but something came up and I had to leave for a while. Quit was the only option. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, is it that hard to implement a save game feature into games? Is it that difficult? Because I've had that issue before, where you're playing a game and after an hour, your wife comes in and says, "Hey, let's go do this." It's like, "Okay." And then you're looking for a save feature in the game and you can't save it. You got to start all over again. And it can't be that difficult to put that into a game. Monster Care Simulator. Manage a care center for adorable monsters in Monster Care Simulator. Milky Way Idol, multiplayer idle RPG where automation replaces grinding. Nautical Survival. Maestro's Cold War 2. Revive the Cold War in this classic strategy game. Easy to pick up, yet challenging and deep, offering endless replayability. Let's see. Twilight Struggle, but without cards and moddable soon. It's $5. I've played the browser game for way more hours than I'd like to admit, and I fully recommend the sequel. Maestro's Cold War II is a spiritual successor to the old Balance of Power, easy to learn and pick up, totally addictive with tons of ways to play and settings to help customize your game even further. Okay. I've known the devs for many years, and I know he is the dev for many years, and I know he is highly responsive to the community's concerns. Will continue supporting the game for a long time. Let's see. Gaming at Work is the publisher. April 3rd. Has there been any updates? Let's see. It looks like it's been development for a while. Maybe I'll put it on my add to wish list. One remaining. Descent on Mars. Got a lot of angry people on Mars. Let's see. Do I have something open where I can just close this? I think I can, yeah. Steam. Just close Steam. I think we're done with that now. Oh, this says stream 7 days a month is one of the requirements to affiliate. Stream 8 hours a month. Average 3 concurrent viewers per stream. I'd love to get more people in here. One thing I noticed, I mean, forever on Twitch, basically. I know VASSAL has a huge wargaming community. Let's see, OBS, Twitch, groups, stream preview, stream health, stream deck. Okay, so let's go to here. I know VASSAL, which is, it started up as VASL, which is Virtual Advanced Squad Leader board war game. And they changed the name to VASSAL. And it's a gosh, I'm getting old. My memory's going. It's an engine based on Java. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking Juno or something like that. It's a Java engine whereby you can create what are called mods that will allow you to play board games, and mostly it's war games that people are creating, that will allow you to create board games and play them online. You can play them solo, play them online against somebody else. And let's see, let me go to my deal up here. Where's my deal? It was up here yesterday. Okay, desktop capture. It came right up. There it is. Sweet. So this is VASSAL. This is like I said, this is a Java engine that where you can create. This game is called Fields of Fire, and it's published by GMT Games. It is a combination card and counter game with lots of charts. And you can pretty much create a mod for pretty much any game, I think, but mostly it's used for war games. And probably because other companies are that do board games are using like Asmodee and other developers and publishers to publish a digital version of their games. Like I know I've been keeping my eye on Wingspan. Wingspan is a board game, a very popular, very well made, designed board game. That there is a digital version of it now, and there's probably also a mod or a way to play it on desktop simulator. Let me find it again here. Let me go out here for a second. I think I quit stream. Anyways, this is a way. This is a way for gamers. Basically, I have a board war game collection, and this is a way for gamers to play it on their computer. I mean, you can see there's a lot of setup here. You need a fairly good sized table with the charts and all the counters and stuff like that. There's a fair amount of setup in here, and try to get this out of the way here. And it's just nice to be able to. I played the first turn of this yesterday. We're going into turn 2 today, but you just save the program, you close it out, and you start it up the next day, and everything's still the same as when you start where you left off. You can see here, let's go into this. We start off with 3 platoons. We have the company first sergeant. We have the company executive officer over here. We have the company HQ down here. I know what I need to do. Another thing I need to do real quick here. I need to go to here. And I need to do Control D. Now we're going to do a Windows D. Windows D, we're going to open up some PDFs. Open up some PDFs. I need that one open. Keep up the fire. Okay, I don't think I need that one open. I just need these 2 open. And let's see. I wish when you open up a PDF in Adobe and you zoom in, that it would remain zoomed in. When you open it up the next time, it would remember your settings. So that's at 200. That one is at 300. No, I don't need 300. 200 is fine. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we're good. I just have to keep pressing on the users and chat button because it doesn't update in real time. What if I switch this over like this? Yeah, but then my chat messages would be too big. Anyways, so you can see here yesterday, first turn we broke in column 2 here. We broke off a fire team to send up here. And this potential contact marker revealed this German heavy machine gun in a bunker, in a gully, unspotted. And so in the combat phase, it started shooting at my guy. I had a fire team here. Was it a fire team or an assault team? It was an assault team. So I had an assault team in here, and it fired on them, put down a VOF of -3, and it turned them into a litter team. They are no longer an assault team. They are a litter team looking for casualties, which is probably a good idea with now 2. I rolled the same number. I got the same draw. I got under 10. It was a 9 both times, which is a heavy machine gun. This one rolled off as the direction of the fire was coming from was from the right, and this one was coming from the left. So a double whammy here. So hopefully this, I can send up troops into, hopefully, first of all, I'll get some orders. You draw for orders at the beginning of your turn. Well, that's another thing we have to look at. But anyways, so yeah, so this is now a litter team. It's interesting because when I first looked at this, the card that I pulled for the casualty on this was an LC. And so I thought, okay, first they convert to a litter team and then they're a casualty. And that's not the way it works. So apparently, when it's a single step unit, like this yellow dot here indicates it's a single step, meaning basically there are 3 squad. There's a squad is made up of, I think they say 10 to 12 men. And then, so each squad is made up of 3 steps, potentially like 4 men in each step. So a fire team would be like maybe 4 men that are sent out to scout. But they say a fire team, a single step unit ignores the second letter of the hit effect. So this was an LC, meaning they turned into a litter team. The C, which would have been a casualty, meaning they would have been killed. They said that is ignored. Only the first letter is what you process. Okay, so now we're in turn 2. Draw an action card. If the HQ icon is present, determine an event on the friendly higher HQ events table. There is no radio down here, so there is no HQ event. When I first played through this, I did get the HQ event, which meant that the HQ event in the all right, let's drag down here because we're going to need to reference this. The HQ event that I got was comm trouble. The company HQ is not activated this turn and must draw for commands in the initiative segment. The company HQ must spend its first 3 commands to reestablish communication. Comms are established next turn, regardless of not enough commands are available. So basically, the company headquarters had 2 commands saved, and in the initiative segment, it drew 1 command. And so basically those commands were useless to me. I mean, I spent them to reestablish communication, but I didn't have any commands left because I had to spend all 3 of them to reestablish communications. And so I couldn't do anything except in the initiative phase where I maybe got my first sergeant activated, I got my XO activated, and I was able to maybe issue a couple of orders with those guys. But yeah, I mean, this thing's just a killer. This thing is just, it'll ruin your day. I'm telling you, it will totally ruin your day. Okay, so that doesn't happen. Enemy higher HQ event segment. I'm wondering if this is if we're playing with this. Oh, we are, because there's this down here. So let's draw. So do we draw a card on that one also? Yeah, draw an action card. If an HQ icon is present, determine event higher HQ events table. There is a radio. Right. So now we've got to draw 10. We've got to draw a 10. And the 10 says 1. Right here, you can see this is the random number generator, basically. Instead of using dice, you use the cards which have these on them here. And it is a 1. And so that event is evacuate casualties. All casualties and non-US occupied cards are removed. There's no German casualties yet, so that doesn't do anything. Check activity segment. Place PC markers as indicated by the mission instructions. Check every enemy unit on the map for activity. Determine card order randomly. On each card, check units based on their status on the activity check hierarchy tables. So there's no reference to a rule in here, a rule number, which I like it when they do reference rules. Like down here, it says, you know, you can look up this under 412. Let's see. Place PC markers as indicated. Maybe there's no enemy activity check segment on this. Now, see, when I got this, see, there are special rules in this scenario. There are special rules. Communications. All unpinned HQs and staff are considered to be in communication with each other regardless of location. So I would assume that means battalion, company HQ, platoon HQ. They're also unpinned HQ and staff are considered to be in communication with a friendly unit. So we've got this card saying that all unpinned HQ and staff are considered to be in communication with each other regardless of location. But then you go down here and it says roll on this, and then we're going to give you a whammy. Company HQ is not activated this turn. Well, it says all unpinned HQ, which to me would include battalion HQ, is able to give commands and activate the company HQ. But so what happened with this was, yeah, I had to spend all 3 commands at the end of the initiative phase, and which I didn't even need to spend. I guess I should have saved them because comms are reestablished next turn regardless if not enough commands are available. It's just ridiculous. I should just wait till the next turn. So I need to look at this enemy activity check segment. Let's go to the rules. Enemy activity check segment. Activity. Enemy activity check segment. Oh, defensive missions. Oh, that's defensive missions, it looks like. This is not a defensive mission. So that would be, yeah, looking for... oh, these are only for defensive missions. We're in an offensive mission, so those don't apply even. Friendly command phase. Here we go. During the segment of this phase, for a unit or HQ to receive an order, it must be in the chain of command of the HQ or leader issuing the order and in communication with it. They're all in communication. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw. Now, I would have loved to have gotten this card for the company HQ. Give them 6 commands. Let's see if we can get a 1. Oh, we get a 4. All right, so I'm going to click over here. Company HQ has 5, but let's see, that might change with that might change. Their line. They're not under VOF. There's no level is no it's not under no contact. So we're on 1, we got 4. So now so actually we need to flip this. So they're activated for, we're going to activate the first platoon. We're going to activate the second platoon. We're going to activate the third platoon. So that's 3. So we're down to 2 orders. Because I've got to get somebody up here to give this guy an order to try to spot up here. I don't really want to go into this area, but I'm going to start sending my second platoon up this way. So right now we're on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're on 2 orders left. Oh, you know what? I should just do this. I think you're supposed to do it in I think you're supposed to do it one at a time. So now we're going to roll for first platoon. No, we're going to roll for second platoon. Now I think I might have to declare all of them who I'm activating at once. Battalion, activate the company CO. Activated, draw action card, give the modified. Save those commands or expend them and any save commands on orders to itself or individual units. So let's see, we're going to do this. I think we have to do this anyway. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I might have to send some of first over here. And then I think I'm going to do what I did. I think I might save 2 commands since here's my first sergeant. It's over here. Now, if I send another unit up here, it's going to be able to search for cover. It's going to be able to search for cover here. I think I'm going to activate the first sergeant. Flip. And then where's my probably my third platoon HQ. Yeah, he's already activated. Where's my XO? I might need more commands over here. Okay, we are going to bring him down here. Save 1. So now we're going to, with the second platoon, we come over here. Select a platoon headquarters or company staff that was activated by the company HQ. Draw an action card and give it the modified number of activated commands. So we need to draw another action card for, this is going to be, oh, do I need to do this randomly? Do I need to do this randomly? It just says select. So this is 331C. 3.3.1. Go find it. Select the platoon HQ that was activated. Draw an action card to give the modified number. Say those commands or expend them. Repeat for the next. It doesn't say you have to do it randomly. I guess I'm just going to do it. I'm going to select the third platoon, and we're going to see how many orders he gets. He gets 5. That is good. He gets 5. So that is good because I need to get guys up in here to try to spot. So we are going to we're going to send him up there. Oh, that's going to be 1. Send the platoon sergeant, lieutenant up there. That's 2. We're going to send this mortar team up there. I got to start getting fire on there if I can find it. That's 3. So now the sergeant is going to order the platoon to look for cover. That's the first thing we're going to do. I'm assuming that they can look for, oh, these guys are exposed. Mark as exposed. Control X. Okay, Control X. You guys are all exposed. Oh, you know what? I don't want to send him up there. Forget it. Okay, exposed. I want to send a full squad up there. And then you're going to be exposed. Yeah, I don't want to send half squad up there. Steps go away. So I guess you can search even from cover. You can still search. You can try to identify these guys. Guys over here. Okay, so I want to so right now we have what? We've done 3. You started out with 8. So 1, 2, 3. Got 5 left. I want to order the platoon to find cover. So we're going to draw 4 cards down here. This is the number of cards that you draw. And there are actually 3 available. Now there's 2 because this squad has used up one of them. There are 3 in here. There are 3 areas where you can find special cover. So the way we do that is we pull a card. We're looking for the word cover on top. So we need to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he does not find any cover. It's not going to be good. So now we'll tell the mortar team to find cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. No cover. So now this isn't working out at all because one of these guys needs to try to spot these guys. So now the sergeant's going to try to find cover. 1, shuffle the action deck. 2, 3, 4. He found cover. So that is going to be one of these cover markers. Mark as I'll be right back. Just heard a noise upstairs. Didn't sound right. Something might have come out from outside, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what it was. There's some guys that were working like maybe 3 or 4 houses down. I saw them out in the yard. It could have been something in my daughter's room, I guess. What did we find? We found that platoon, the first lieutenant found cover, right? So, okay. He found cover. So there's no, it's just cover. Now he is in the cover. He found the cover. He's in the cover. These guys are not. So, let's see, what is that noise? I'm going to be right back again. Sorry, guys. I will be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I think I got a reasonable explanation for the noise. So I've heard two kind of loud bumping noises, like somebody's dropping something. I thought there might be people up on the roof. I went outside, didn't see anybody up on the roof. And then one of the maintenance people, um, one of the ladies that lives here, I live in a townhome association. She was driving by in her golf cart on her way to do something. And I asked her, and she said, well, so our buildings have 8 units in them. They're all connected. She said, there is somebody 2 doors down from you who's getting their first floor bathroom remodeled. And I'm like, that's probably what it is. It's probably what it is. Because it sounds like, I told her, it sounds like somebody's like, pulling a toilet out and setting it down on the floor next to them or whatever. And just a kind of a boom sound. So that is a reasonable, I could, now to throw smoke, do they need, the second doesn't have smoke. They don't have smoke. I should have brought the third up. So let's do that. Let's be gracious to me. Let's be gracious to me. And we're going to throw smoke in this hex. Now, I need to mark this one as exposed. This one we're going to unmark as exposed. And I'm going to be kind to myself since I'm learning the game. And I was thinking about that earlier today too. Yeah, when I wasn't even playing, I'm like, I can throw smoke. I need to use smoke. I need to use everything that's available to me. And you can see that this guy's got smoke. The 3 of 3 has smoke, but the other ones don't. So let's go into the rules and look up smoke. The use of smoke. Pyrotechnics? No, I don't need to know about pyrotechnics. I might be looking. There's 85 references to smoke. Screening devices, smoke. Okay, that's good to know. Screening devices. HC smoke. I don't know what HC smoke is. Maybe is that where you turn the counter over and it's a different kind of smoke? Can I flip this and see what's on the back? Nothing's on the back. Okay, well, we're going to use smoke. He's going to throw smoke. We definitely know that. There's going to be another command. I should have left these guys back until I could find out where these guys were. The TOE lists your available smoke devices. They provide units in a card with smoke cannot fire out of the card, but can fire within the card. Smoke blocks line of sight at all levels as it billows up in significant quantity. So probably I'm going to want to wait to do this until after I do the spotting attempt. So remember 443. That's easy to remember. I remember that one. Spotting. There's only 3 under spotting attempt. These line of sight borders may also affect the draw for spotting attempts as per the spotting attempt draw modifiers chart 8.5. These guys are lines, so there's no modifier for I don't know if the German units are line or not. I think they'll just say they are line. Target's card has no cover value, but they are, target is line also. So it seems like unspotted would be a modifier, right? They're not green, they're veteran, they're line, they're not in a higher elevation. They don't have cover value. Cover value is just basically, I think it's just going to be one card. Because this would pull it down to one. Well, let's see if I can actually find in the rules here. Okay, spotting the enemy. Stop. As indicated on the enemy force package tables, some enemy units are placed in play automatically spotted. Many enemy units come into play unspotted. A card can never contain both spotted and unspotted enemy units. So it's not the enemy unit that's spotted or unspotted. It's the location. If an unspotted unit is ever on a card with a spotted unit, then the unspotted units immediately become spotted. Okay, so that means that it's the location that's spotted, apparently not the units. So we're going to try to spot that location. Units will not engage opposing units that are unspotted, either with automatically placed basic VOF or through specific orders, even if the unspotted units are engaging them. In order to spot an enemy, a unit must be on the map and in line of sight of an unspotted enemy. The unit must be ordered to make a spot attempt during the friendly command phase with a base draw of 2 cards modified by the modifiers on the spotting attempt draw modifiers chart below. Also found on the charts and tables thing. Crosshairs icon indicates a successful spotting attempt. The jam icon has no effect. Base draws 2 action cards. Minimum is 1. So it's not under cover. It's not veteran, I don't think. I'll look over here, look that up. Let's see, it doesn't say if they're line or not. All units begin at line experience. Okay. Let's go back to our rules section over here. So they're not veteran. They're not green, so there's no modifier there. They're not on a higher elevation. They're just in a gully. They're in a lower elevation, actually. Cover and concealment value. Is that this here? So I only have to spot one of them. Oh, they're in a bunker, right? So that is a +3. So that is a concealment value, +3. So I only get 1 draw. Okay. So let's just say it's one draw. Let's draw a card. I'm looking for a crosshairs, and I don't get it. So now he's going to order with the last order, the company, the platoon commander is going to order the platoon into cover under him. And then maybe I can get this mortar team under cover also. So they're unspotted. I can't shoot at them. I can't do anything. They're unspotted. So now he can't do anything. And that's third platoon done. That might have been a mistake. So now let's draw orders for first platoon. Over here. Five orders. Wow. Now I could send first sergeant over here. But no, I need to find cover in here. I need to try to find this next level building. So again, we're going to send the whole first platoon up here under a VOF card. I know they are exposed. Company first sergeant's going to come along after them. Mark as exposed. That's 2. Now we're going to look for cover. Second platoon is going to look for cover. We draw 4 cards. Got to get successful cover. Rally. Cover. 3, 4. So that was one order. Oh, wait. No. Who is this? The first sergeant? I didn't activate. I did. Okay. First sergeant has 5 orders. He ordered the first platoon. So the first platoon hasn't. That wasn't the first platoon. That's first sergeant. So I drew 5. First sergeant had 6. Let me see if I can go back here. Guys, trying to learn this. It's difficult. So it should have been first sergeant that I was. No, I rolled for first platoon. They had 5 orders. Okay. So the first order was they moved up here. That's theirs. Now I need to roll for first sergeant. I'm still keeping that cover. I'm still considering that a I think I have to consider here. This is Okay. He hasn't rolled for orders yet. He hasn't rolled for orders yet. This is the first platoon acting. Okay. They have 4 orders left. And what they're going to do is they're going to use an order. Let's go back into here. Because I do have the detailed yeah. Okay. So the first platoon headquarters ordered this unit up here. So now the first platoon headquarters has to move up here. That's 2 orders. So I'm going to say they're the ones that rolled a 5. That's 2 orders. Now, and they are marked as so now they're going to order the second platoon to find cover, which we did. I'm taking it. I don't care. This is like my first game. I'm taking it. He found cover. And now we have to roll on the, you guys can sue me if you want, talk to my lawyer. And now we're going to take this roll here. Now we'll find out. If I get standard cover, then we can consider, yeah, see, he shouldn't have accepted that cover marker because it was kind of drawn out of sequence or whatever. But if I get 1 or 2, I'm going to be like, yeah, see, I told you. So we're going to draw on 4. On 4, I get a 4. Standard cover. Joke. He is in cover only. They're both in cover. They're both under a 3 VOF marker. So now, first platoon is going to go, okay, we are going to now the first platoon headquarters is going to roll for cover. Now I've got 3, 2, he got cover, 3, 4. Now he's going to roll to find out if he found a bell tower. 4 is 3. So he found a light building, which is a +2. But I don't think they found, they didn't find the multi-story building. I think the multi-story building is the 3. So let's look for strong building. Light building. Light building, like basic cover, light build, strong buildings count against the terrain cards, but cover potential. So you can see over here, we have 3 potential cover areas where we can seek cover. +1 cover represents like rubble from, bricks and stuff that have fallen down from a building that they can hide behind. So we have found all 3. We found 1 cover, another cover, and we found the light building. If a light building or strong building is revealed on a card which contains a multi-story or church indicator, place an upper story or church tower marker, respectively, in addition to the indicated building marker. Upper story and church tower markers do not count against a terrain's cover potential. Let's see if we can understand this. Okay, this is multi-story. So now what do we place on there? We place on there we place an upper story marker, which contains a multi-story or church indicator. Place an upper story or church tower marker, respectively. So we place the upper story because it doesn't have a church tower marker on it, in addition to the indicated building marker. Upper story and church tower markers do not count against the terrain's cover potential. Oh, okay. So the terrain's cover potential is 3. An upper story does not count against that. But do I get +2 for the light building and +2 for the upper story? Or just the 1? Let's ask Google. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the wrong screen. But I'm glad I'm over here anyways because I got to go ask Google a question. Let's see. Fire for effect or fire fields of fire. Do light buildings and upper story modifiers stack? No, I have the manual right here. Card contains a multi-story church indicator. You get the upper story or church indicator respectively. And then talk about stacking. I'm going to say no, it doesn't stack. Because +4, I mean, it'd be too much, I think. But it says you also get, that's kind of what I'm looking at. It says like basic cover. Oh, like basic cover, light and strong buildings count against the terrain card's cover potential. So this terrain card's cover potential is full because the light building counts against that. But if a light building or strong building is revealed on a card which contains a multi-story marker, indicator, place an upper story in addition to the indicated building marker. The upper story markers do not count against the terrain's cover potential. So maybe there'd be an indication with the NCM. Revealed on a card. Place an upper story in addition to the indicated building marker. So that'd be +2, +2. That's what it says in addition. Maybe it's just showing though that it is like first floor, second floor. Who did that? Who found that? That was the first Platoon HQ, right? Okay, he's on the upper floor of this building. Still exposed. Now, that was what, 1? Or did first Platoon find that? I don't remember now. Maybe first Platoon found it? So first Platoon is on the upper story? No, you'd have to come out of this one to go into this one, right? If they're undercover, can they look for more cover? I guess they could. So this one will go away, or no, it would just be empty. I don't remember. So there's like 3 covers in here. I don't remember. So these are from last turn. So first platoon's been acting. So first platoon found the cover and the upper, they found the cover. So now they're in the cover on the upper story. First platoon, he should still be down here because I thought I had to activate him, bring him up here to order this guy. But this guy is like his own deal. So that was, I don't remember. Let me go back to the thing here. If I can make heads or tails of this. Third platoon activation completes. First platoon. Yeah, see what I initially did is I moved the wrong one up there, right? Did I move the wrong one up there? No. Second of first platoon. So yeah, I do need to do this, right? I do need to do this. It's just like before. This game is so complicated. So now see, yeah, see the HQ needs to be up here. So this is first platoon HQ. So he had to be up here. He had to be up here to order the second platoon, second squad to find cover. So it would have been 5, move forward. So it would have been 5, move this second squad of first platoon here, move yourself here. You're both exposed. Order the second platoon to find cover. And he found cover. Now, he is going to order himself into that cover, the upper story. And now he's going to order second platoon to try to spot over here. Spotting attempt, draw a modifier. So I think we will, yeah, he gets to draw 1 card. And he doesn't spot anything. So that is first platoon done. So now, second platoon is over here. They're gonna draw. They're going to draw 4 commands. 2. Second platoon is going to come up here. Okay, he's going to order. The XO can do orders too, because the XO is. Where's the first sergeant? He's right there. So the XO is going to do this too. So we're going to move. If I move him up here, and I move squad up here, that's it. Oh, I have to move them up here first, then I have to move myself. So that's it. That would be the 2 orders. Actually, he's got 3 from last turn. It's just too dangerous. If I order him up here, I can't do it. Try to find that unit. It's got 3 commands. Can't fire on them, so it really doesn't make any difference. I can't use mortars on them. I can't use anything on them because they're not spotted. And every spotting attempt is only going to be 1 card. I mean, this could just be like, let's see. Oh, I'm still in the wrong screen. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm over here. Yeah, it's really a conundrum. Really a conundrum. Okay, my second platoon has 3 orders. If I move them up that hill under that VOF, it's going to start at a 0. That's going to start at -2 because they're going to be exposed. Going up plus, unless I can find cover. No guarantees that's going to happen. Right now we're still in this phase. Well, gotta go. Here's one order. This guy's got second platoon. He's got the white phosphorus or the smoke. I think I kind of, that's 2. And then he's going to throw smoke. The third squad of second platoon. So now, how do you throw smoke? Nothing. Smoke. I think we already looked this up, but I got sidetracked doing something else. Traced line of sight, but not through or out of cars with such markers. Smoke and white phosphorus provides defensive benefit to the occupants of the card. Colored smoke, a more complex scale. So I guess they just order them to use smoke, and then you put a smoke marker down. Place cover. Oh no. Okay. Marker pieces. Just regular smoke. Okay. What does it do though? It's got to do something. It's got to have some type of effect. Okay, let's go back out to, and I know I got to come back into the game when I'm done. Let's go back out to Google. Let's see. here. Mm-hmm. Mechanics. Yeah, but there's no. But there's no rules reference. Use the higher cover and concealment number if any fire is coming across a dark border. I mean, I guess smoke just works, but um, where are smoke markers to put down? And then what is the smoke NCM modifier? And it's nothing's in there. Smoke NCM. Nothing in there under that. How about MCM? NCM. This may not be a good game to learn on stream. Can't find any combat. Can't find any combat. Can't find any. Can't find any information on smoke modifier. find anything on. Let's see. Smoke. That's all they tell you. I might just start this over. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse next time, but I don't see much worse than having two heavy machine guns in bunkers, um, like right in front of your line of advance, and then not being able to find the modifier for. Well, let's do this. Let's go to File. Let's do this here. File, save game as. Partial turn 2. Let's see. Okay, we're trying to figure out smoke. Figure out smoke. So let's load. Let's try to load this one. Keep up the fire setup for Twitch. Second attempt. All right, so let's try this one. All right, so let's try this one. Let's go down here and do the markers. Let's go up here, no contact. Initially, this is going to be our visibility level, daylight 0. I'm going to go into control. Okay, these have to be flipped over. You know what? I should just set up a whole new board. I'm going to do that. Let's do a new game. Close game. No. Save. No. Shall restart a new log file. Second attempt. All right, so let's go. Come up here to campaigns. Let me show you how to set this up. What you're going to do is you're going to do, you lay out your cards. Well, the first thing we need to do is come up here and go to staging cards and put a staging area down. Now, why is this card bigger than the other card? I guess they're the same size. They look bigger though. This one looks bigger than this one. Optical illusion. Let's see, 12:30. I got about an hour and a half, I guess, to mess this up again. I'm gonna put this here. I think the way I did it before was I did this. No. I tried to line it up with this down here. Try to line that up there in the middle. Try to line this up here in the middle. I know these are going to have to come down a little bit. Do that. Do this. Move this, scooch this over a little bit. Scooch this over a little bit. This comes over a little bit also. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay. More fields of fire. So it's got to be, it's 4 columns and 4 rows. So it's going to come back up here. Okay, we're going to zoom this out a little bit here. Drag these down here. Put this next row up here. Yeah, the reason I'm setting this up again is because if I restarted that other file, it'd just be the same setup. So I would know that the gully's here, there's a hill here, that kind of thing. So I just figure I'll just start over. Take a few minutes to get this set up. Start over. No. Game. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to grab all these cards here and pull them down. Like maybe over here. That's what I want to do. Because then I have to open up the action card window, and I want to have the action card window here. So that means I need to move these further over. Oh, let's just move them over here. We can have the action card window open. I can have the charts window open down here. Here I go again. Here I go again. This is what I'm doing, everybody. I'm cluing you in. Okay, so now we're going to flip these cards over. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to flip these cards over. It's going to be my starting deal. Okay. These are going to be my starting units. Drag all these out here. And zoom in. I'm going to move these a little bit this way. We're going to stage all these guys out here. Oh, we got to place our other markers. PC markers, the first line is a C. These are placed best over here. Nope. First line is a C. This is the first line. Yeah, last one's brutal, man. I mean, I know I have to learn how to, if I'm going to play the game, I have to learn how to deal with that stuff. But I mean, just as a starting like tutorial and stuff. I think these were C also. I'll check it here in a second. So this is VASSAL. This game is for sale on gmtgames.com. I've actually purchased the game. I don't have the physical copy yet. And normally what they do, at least what they used to do, is they used to ask you, you know, before you start using VASSAL, before you are using VASSAL or Tabletop Simulator, they just ask that you own a physical copy of the game. Go where's the thing? Here it is. Okay. CB. So these are flipped. CBAB. CB. Can I change this to CBAB? I actually should have left those out. So they do ask that you own a physical copy of the game, that you've actually purchased the game, because that's how they make their money, is when players buy the game. You could play it for free. They actually have their, but yeah, the right thing to do is to buy a physical copy of the game. I think they might do this just to let people have a taste of the game. CBAB. CBAB. To have a taste of the game. You kind of see what's going on with the game and everything. But yeah, they do expect you to buy a physical copy of the game, not just use this. I'm here, Crazy, if you're there. Not there anymore. Okay. Yeah. Looks like the Crazy or Krazik's gamer was online. I just get so focused on these games. I mean, tunnel vision. Total. Total tunnel vision. All right, so now we have to set our I'm gonna close these for now because I don't need them up there. We need to open our we need to put our line of departure, which is gonna be down here. Limit of advance is gonna be up here. Our environment is gonna be daylight. We are currently at attack position, I think, is going to be down here. Casualty collection is going to be down here. Where's the best spot for casualty collection? Probably in this gully, huh? I mean, that last setup was pretty nice. I had a village here. It took me like halfway through turn 2 to find good cover. And by then I had two bunkers with heavy machine guns in them. One firing this way, one firing this way. So I'm like, you know what? I'm starting over again. I am going to just start over again. There's the attack position. Limit of advance is up here. We already did that one. Yep. Let's see. Primary objective we'll put over here. Secondary objective we'll put over here. Let's see. Phase lines. No phase lines in this one. Oh, we got to do boundaries. Left boundary over here. Right boundary over here. I think that's it. Oh, and I got to put my guys down over here. First platoon. Let's just do this. First platoon's here. First of the first, second of the first, third of the first. We're going to put machine guns in the hedgerow and in the gully. Let's go with an artillery observer over here. A mortar forward observer over here. Second platoon here. Yeah, it sure would help if using OBS. Maybe I shouldn't even, I should minimize my OBS, I guess. Because I don't know. Third platoon over here. I'm just making this easy. It's like, you know, 1, 2, 3. Easier to follow. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. They're all the same. Okay, we're going to open up our campaign, keep up the fire standalone mission. I'm going to open up our command display for Korea. We're going to give white phosphorus to each platoon and to the first sergeant. And then we're going to give smoke to each platoon. I just have to remember that these units inside the platoon have these assets. Going up there. Each are going to get a rifle grenade. 1 shot. Mortars are going to go out on the board. About first mortar with first platoon, second mortar with second platoon, third mortar with third platoon. They're each going to get a bazooka. Say that these guys are going to get the bazooka. And then this company CO is going to be with first platoon. The XO will be with the second platoon. First sergeant will be the third platoon. All right. It's turn 1. We're going to go sequence of play. Oh, let's see. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to save this like this. And I think this might have been the way I had it saved before. I'm going to save this like this because if I do want to redo it, and this I probably should have thought of this before. If I do want to redo it, all I need to do is take these terrain cards out and lay new terrain cards down. Because if I move this terrain card, even with these 2 things on here, it just moves the terrain card. I can just lay another terrain card down under this and start over if I want to. Okay, so let's go line of advance, what we're doing up here. Control. This needs to be a no contact marker. Here. I think that's it. So let's save this again as call this version 2. Version 2. Do I want to enter comments? No. All right, so friendly higher HQ event not in the first turn. This only happens on defensive missions. Defensive missions, no. Friendly command phase. So I think we're all done with that. Got all our tactical controls. Oh, casualty collection point. I got that down here. Okay. CBAB, CBAB. It doesn't come into play yet. Yeah. So that first game that I played, for contact, potential contact, I got 2 9s. I got 2 9s in a row on a 10, on a roll of 10. I got 2 9s in a row, which is the machine gun bunker on the same hex, on the same thing. The first roll was from here, and it said forward right, and the next roll was from here. It said forward left. It's like there's no way. Experience points, break down cards, simplification, guarding, set up the map. I did that. Oh, is there any line of sight from these areas forward through to these cards? No, there's not. Okay. Battalion headquarters activates the company HQ. So start again. Company HQ. We're going to roll for commands. How many do you get? You get 3, but there's no contact. So you get +1. You get 4 commands. Now, company HQ draws an action card, checks a large number in the top left, 3, checking the command. 3 commands as follows. Activate first platoon HQ, second platoon HQ, and first sergeant. Maybe I should use first and second HQ, second and third platoon, and used first platoon as reserve. So let's activate second platoon, draw commands. He gets 4. Activate, that was third platoon. I said second platoon. Let's activate. Okay, we're just going to stick with this now. We've got 4 commands. Second platoon is going to detach a step as an assault team. That's 1 command. I'm going to send them up here into the hedgerow. Nope, not you. Got to click it, and then grab it. That's the second command. He's exposed. Let's save 2 orders. We're going to activate the third platoon. And third platoon's going to roll for orders. He's got 5 orders. So third platoon, which is over here. Oh, and that is the second order issued by the CO of the HQ, company HQ. If there's casualties here, at least there's a casualty collection spot right here. We're going to split off another assault team here. Move it up here. Mark it as exposed. And that'll be 2 orders from third platoon. Kind of want to see what's out in front of us or on the same card with us, whatever. So we're going to, their activation's done, their activation's done. So HQ has one more order. What did this guy do? Activated the first sergeant to do what? Oh, you know what? He's in the same hex here as these guys. I guess that's okay, right? Could actually save 2 commands. I typically run pretty short on commands. I usually roll low. So let's just do this. Let's just make this, we'll save those commands. We'll call this phase done. Initiative segment. So draw an action card and give it a modified number of initiative commands. He's already been activated. Platoon headquarters initiative impulse. Select platoon headquarters that was not activated. So that'd be first platoon. Draw an action card, give it the modified number of initiative commands. Okay, so first platoon was not activated. He's got 2. And then also that is a modified to 3. So he's got 3 commands. Select a company staff not activated in 331. Give it 1 command. Save that command. Select a company staff. So let's do the, it doesn't say to do it randomly either. Give them a command. You don't draw a card. You just do a command. Draw an action card, expend on any units, number of commands equal to its unmodified initiative commands. So we draw another card, and we're going to have 0 general initiative. That's great, because I was going to look for cover for these guys, but not now. Not now. So that looks like that seems to be the friendly command phase done. We come up here, offensive mission, combat, patrols. These are on offensive missions. This is, let's see, combat patrols, civilian action phase, combat patrols, enemy activity phase. There's no enemies on the map. Capture segment, no. Anti-tank, no. Mutual combat phase, no. Potential contact segment, yes. For each card with a PC marker and a friendly unit, draw the number of action cards indicated on the potential contact draw chart based on the PC marker and the current activity level. So I think we're supposed to do these randomly. So 1, 2, we're going to draw a card and see what's on under 2. 2 is 2, so this is going to be the first one. So we're going to draw a potential contact on the PC marker on this one. Let's wait though and see under charts. So we're drawing here under C, type of marker, no contact. We're still on no contact. We're going to draw 4 cards to find out if there's contact in that hex. Probably the first one will be contact. Nope, cover. There, 2, 3, 4. No contact. Yay! No contact. No machine guns up here. Yay! All right, now this card. We're going to draw 4 cards looking for contact. Well, I'm not looking for it. The game is. Rally, contact. 3. Shuffle. 3, 4. So now there is contact on this card. Mutual fire mission up there, potential contacts for each card. Draw based on if the card says contact with the enemy has been made, determine the enemy package to be used and placed per 8-3. So first we have to draw on the type of contact. We're drawing under the potential contact C column because it's a C over here. It's this one, right? No. It's this one. Put that up here. And that's great because these guys are, anyways. So we got to draw a 10, and then, so we reference what the number is under the 10, and then we look here at the package. So hopefully it's not a 9. Under the number 10, it's a 7. Let's go over here and see what we got. We got a number 7. No, it's a 7. 7 to 8 is a 4. 4 is a machine gun nest. 4 is a machine gun nest, a light machine gun team in foxholes. That is better than a heavy machine gun team in a bunker. I'll tell you that right now. This is something I got to read up on here. So it's a machine gun nest, light machine gun team in foxholes, but we don't know where yet. We know what we drew. We drew a 7 out of 10. We rolled 10 dice. No. We rolled a 10-sided die. It came up a 7. So we have a machine gun nest. So we have a light German light machine gun team in foxholes. It goes under there is a volume of fire marker that goes with it, and they are not spotted. The only one that are spotted is this one here. So now we need to find the contact location. Where is it? Well, we're going to draw on, because this is in 4 or 3, this is on column 3. We're going to draw another card. We're going to look at the number under the 3. We're rolling a 3-sided die and see what the result is. It is a 1. So it is to the left front. No. I can't remember how to read these. It is, it's column 3. We rolled a 1. We're in column 3. We rolled a 1. I have to be real deliberate about this. We rolled a 1. Column 3, we rolled a 1. And so it is left front. So it's going to be up here somewhere. It's going to be here or here. Now, what I need to do, first of all, let's put a, no, I don't want to go over there. Come on, game. Let's get a, not that one, VOF markers, yes. Need to put this down here. Flip it 180 degrees, then we're going to go one step counterclockwise. So it's going to be coming from this direction, from the left front, according to this right here. The volume of fire is going to be a light machine gun, which I think is just automatic weapons. So that goes on here like this. And then we need to find the range. At max line of sight or range as per the contact location table. Contact location table. That's this one that we were just on, right? Let's see if it shows in here. See if I can get glean some information from here. Okay, it's a sniper. I think this first one's a sniper he gets. German sniper team under a basic 1 cover marker and unspotted marker are placed on the orchard card. I think that's because oh boy, I think it's because you put it on that marker because the line of sight only extends out. Yeah, the line of sight only extends out this far. This was what team was finding this? Okay, this was assault teams in column 4. So the assault team here found this sniper, which was directly ahead. Directly ahead. Oh, that's right. That's right. When I was looking before at whether the +2 should come from the small building in the village or from the second floor counter in the village, they say that you use this, the smallest. Well, that's on a VOF, but they say you use the best one, I guess, is what they say, I think. But yeah, because before this counter got hit, it was a assault team, and the assault team could only see this far. So that's the what you do is you put it out the max line of sight or range. So if, say for example, so the machine gun's going to go here. So we're going to see that terrain, which is a farm, but the machine gun is unspotted. So we need to go into unit pieces, the Germans, machine guns. This is right here. They go over, are they under? I come back up here to the deal that shows the deal that shows the things. We got these down. It doesn't say they're in cover though. It doesn't say they're in cover, but they are under a unspotted marker. They're not in a bunker. Oh, foxhole, right? So now can I put a foxhole in this thing? Yeah, foxhole. Okay, so they're under a foxhole and under unspotted. So there could be, fronting them, there could be like 5 windows in this farm, and they're not sure which window it's coming from, so they haven't spotted them yet. So we've got the light machine guns, automatic weapons fire, I believe. Let's go back over here real quick. Let's go ask Google. Do German LMG get what's it again? Automatic fire, volume of fire. Oh, that's right. This is how you determine that. I just need to look at this. You see the number on the bottom on the left, or the number? The letter on the bottom on the left is an A. That is automatic fire. The L is long range. So this would be considered in the area would be considered point blank range. This would be considered I had the word just before I said close. Before I said this would be point blank range. I think this would be close range. This would be long range, and then 3 would be very long range. So this would be if it was. Anyways, I'm not going with that. Okay. So we got the volume of fire marker on here. It's an automatic weapon. It's PDF is pointing the primary direction of fire is coming this way. So we've resolved that. And combat effects. Determine the NCM. Okay, so what do we have here? you are at a +1. Oh, you're at -2, -3, +2. So the volume of fire is a -1. The exposed is -2. That's -3. +2 for the hedgerow. And I'm not sure what that small one means. So we're going to call it a -1. Let me draw a card. We're going to look in the, we're going to look under -1 over here. And it is a hit. Now we have to draw a card to find out what the hit resolves into. And that's going to be down here. This is a line, so the hit is going to be a F, which probably is not good. Oh, you know what? Does that mean they go down to a fire team? Let's see. Combat. Well, there's 323. I wonder why there's so many. Oh, it's probably because this is a probably because this is a war game. Let's see. Infiltration, movement, another card, movement within a card, movement. You know, what is it? Do I even have a table of contents over here? Probably not. Just looking to see what an F is. An F result. One step of the unit converts to a fire team with the following procedure. If the hit unit has more than one step, place a fire team as indicated on the breakdown charts and reduce the unit by one step. If the hit unit is a one-step unit with a named fire team on the reverse side, flip it over to its fire team side. If the hit unit is a one-step unit without, it's not a one-step. It's a full unit, 3 steps. Place a fire team as indicated on the breakdown charts and reduce the unit by one step. Okay. So this is going to break off. Oh, no, wait. No, this is an assault team. If the hit unit is one step unit with a named fire team on the reverse side, flip it to its fire team side. It's an assault team. One step of the unit converts to an assault team. Wait a second. If the hit unit is a one-step unit with a named fire team on the reverse side, flip it to its fire team side. If the hit unit is a one-step unit without a named fire team on the reverse, or an LAT, then replace it with a generic fire team as per the breakdown chart. The original units were removed from play. So let's see if this one has a, it does not. Okay, if the assault team. I didn't roll assault. I rolled F. So if the hit unit is a one-step unit with a named fire team on the flip side, flip it to its fire team side. No, it doesn't have one. If the hit unit is a one-step unit without a named fire team on the reverse or is an LAT, then replace it with a generic fire team as per the breakdown chart. Oh, maybe I should look up breakdown chart. I think that's what we have to do. Breakdown chart. All right. Okay. It's going to take me to a chart named breakdown chart. Nope, it's not. Oh, come on, game. Let's see. Let's see. Breakdown chart. Let's see. No, I'm not going to find it, I don't think. Okay. So I think what that said back here, after I started looking at stuff, is it's a one-step unit. It does not have a named fire team on the back. I'm clicking replace it with a generic fire team as per the breakdown chart. The original unit was removed from play. So I think we just convert this to a fire team. I think. Let's see. Generic. It says generic fire team. So let's see for the Americans. Core units, leaders, MGs, LATs. Yeah, this is the generic. The other one is a bar. So I guess that's what we do. Exciting. First fire. There, and then they wind up being pinned also. Because whenever units hit, it gets pinned. Oh, brother. Well, at least this one didn't get oh, I did it again. Oh, I did it again. Chat. So what happened was this one here, this potential contact marker resolved into a light machine gun firing at this unit from the front left. There's the light machine gun. It's automatic fire, so it gets it. So this area here gets a automatic weapons volume of fire marker. It is in a foxhole, and it is unspotted. It's in a foxhole somewhere on this farm. The primary direction of fire goes this way. And that was resolved using this right here. We rolled a 4. Oh, we rolled a 7. Got a 4. 4 is a light machine gun team in foxholes. Place the light machine gun team at max line of sight or range as per the contact location table. We were in column 3 and we rolled a 1. And so it is the left front. So it's right here. And then we just resolve the combat from this according to our chart over here. And we rolled a hit. So we rolled a hit, and the result of the hit was a 2. No, was a hit, was a line unit. It's an F. F gives you these possible outcomes. The hit unit has more than one step. It did not, so we stop right there. The hit unit is one step with a named fire team on the reverse side. It does not have a named fire team on the reverse side. If the hit unit is a one-step unit without a named fire team on the reverse, or is a limited action team or something, then replace it with a generic fire team as per the breakdown chart. I can't find the breakdown chart. So this unit now has become a fire team instead of an assault team. And it's using S weapons with, it can only attack in this hex. It can, if even if we spot this here, it can't fire from here to here. This is no, it can. This is point firing on this in this area would be point blank. This would be fire considered close range, and that's what it is. It's got a close range weapon. Okay. Oh, brother. Let me check something over here. I'm gonna go over here, go to here. Oh, good. Chelsea won. More. I have to say that ESPN on their app, this is the Android app, they have the worst college hockey coverage of anywhere. It's awful. So what I'm going to do is DU's playing today. Denver University's playing against Western Michigan in the Frozen Four. I want to keep an eye on that because it looks like it starts at 3. What time does the DU hockey game start today? 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay. Sorry. All right. Now, I think this is done now. Each video card of the UF marker resolve any flamethrower text to NCM. Draw an action card to determine fire is effective. Use hit, draw another card to determine use hit effect based on unit's experience level. Update ammo levels of units with base VOF. Yeah, eventually we're going to have ammo levels that we have to keep track of. Cleanup phase. So I think with the cleanup phase, you just click on cleanup over here. And the cleanup will get rid of the exposed markers. So clean that up. And it did. It got rid of them. So now we would go into turn 2. Draw an action card. If the HQ icon is present, determine event. So let's draw an action card. And that's going to come from this thing up here. So we're going to draw on a 10. No, that's spotted. Yeah, on a 10, we drew a 6. Which is turns 2 to 4. You know what? I might not have. Yeah, I must have. Turn 2 to 4, 4 to 6 is a must keep up with the companies on your left and right. Must advance at least one unit onto a new row further than the current most advanced unit this turn unless you already are on row 4. And this is ignored. So we rolled a 6, right? Let's go back over here. Yeah, we rolled a 6. And we're on tunes 2 to 4. So we've got it. Maybe I'll just ignore that. Puzzle mission. We're not in defensive mission. We're in a friendly command phase. Hello.
Hi, this is Anna, the nurse over in Greenwood. Is this Robert?
It is.
Hi, I've got Miss Olivia down here in the clinic. She was complaining to her teacher that she had a sore throat and was feeling chilled. And they
Okay.
just brought her up to me, and she does have a temperature of 103.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Here we go again, chat. My daughter's got a call from her school. What did I tell you? The only time she ever gets sick is when she's in school. And she went down to the nurse's office. She said she has a sore throat. She has a temperature of 103. Now, did she say 103 or 100.3? I'll find out when I get there. Anyways, I got to go. I am not going to do my usual outro. I will save this though, and I'll put it on turn 2. I'm going to save game as. We're going to save game as. Keep up the fire. Attempt 2. Start of turn 2. I feel bad for my daughter because, like I said, the only time she's ever sick is when she's in school. And it's just not right. It's not right that she should be going to school and getting sick all the time. But that's the way schools are. That's the way schools are. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm sorry for some of the hiccups with me switching screens around and stuff. I've got to set up my stream deck a little bit differently. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a great day. Any VOD watchers, just I get to a spot where I'm talking about the game, but you don't see me you don't see the game up there, just fast forward until you get to that section. Um, so I got to go, and wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And maybe back on later, maybe back on tonight. I don't know. I just hope my daughter's feeling better. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.